Picture this. Your world crumbles in an instant. Your business fails. Your relationship ends. Your reputation shatters. And suddenly, everyone is watching. This is the moment that reveals who you truly are, not just to yourself but to every person around you. In your moment of weakness, they smell blood in the water. Friends become critics. Allies become enemies. The vultures circle, waiting for you to break completely. Most people fall into the same deadly trap. They panic. They beg. They show their desperation publicly. This only feeds the predators more. But Machiavelli knew a different way. A method that turns your collapse into your greatest weapon. If you're finding value in this, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Machiavelli understood something most people never grasp about power. The strongest fortress isn't made of stone and mortar. It's built inside your mind first. When chaos strikes, your enemies aren't just watching for weakness. They're hunting for your emotional reaction. Because the moment you break composure, you've handed them the keys to your destruction. Machiavelli called this the fortress principle. Build your internal defenses so strong that external attacks become irrelevant. While everyone else panics, you calculate. While they scream, you observe. While they burn bridges, you're building new ones. This isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about weaponizing your composure. Because when you appear unshaken, you force your enemies to reveal their desperation. And desperation always leads to mistakes. While others panic in chaos, you must become a hunter of intelligence. Every disaster is a library of secrets waiting to be read. Machiavelli understood this. When Florence fell into turmoil, he didn't just survive. He studied every betrayal, every alliance, every move his enemies made. Your crisis reveals who people truly are beneath their masks. Watch who abandons you first. They were never truly loyal. Notice who stays silent when you need support. Remember their cowardice. Study who offers help with conditions attached. Their friendship has a price. But also identify who stands firm when the storm hits hardest. These are your true allies. Guard this knowledge like treasure. Transform every failure into a lesson about timing, positioning, and human nature. Your enemies think they've weakened you. Instead, they've educated you. Every setback becomes strategic intelligence for your next campaign. You're not just recovering from disaster, you're becoming dangerous. When everything crumbles around you, your first instinct is to speak, to explain, to justify, to defend every decision that led you here. Machiavelli knew this impulse would destroy you. Every word you speak in crisis is a confession of weakness. Strategic silence is not about hiding. It's about control. When you stop explaining yourself, something remarkable happens. Your enemies begin to fill that silence with their own fears. They reveal their positions, their strategies, their weaknesses. Your silence becomes a mirror that reflects their desperation back at them. This is how you communicate power without saying a word. Every non-reaction becomes a calculated response. While others scramble to explain themselves, you remain untouchable. Your silence isn't empty space. It's compressed power waiting to be unleashed. Here's what Machiavelli understood that most people never will. Your greatest power comes not when you're on top, but when everyone believes you're finished. While your enemies celebrate and your fair-weather friends disappear. You're invisible, and invisibility is the ultimate strategic advantage. This is when you discover who truly stands with you. The ones who remain when you have nothing to offer them. These are your real allies. But here's the key. You must also identify who abandoned you. Not for revenge, but for intelligence. These people have shown you exactly who they are when pressure mounts. Now, while they think you're irrelevant, you begin building new alliances. People who were once unreachable are suddenly curious about the person everyone counted out. You're not networking from desperation, you're building from authenticity. Every conversation is strategic, but every connection is real. This is how you rebuild, not from the throne, but from the ground up. The phoenix burns completely before it rises. This isn't poetic metaphor, it's strategic necessity. Machiavelli understood that your comeback isn't just about recovery. It's about psychological warfare. Those who watched you fall are still watching. They expect weakness. Give them the opposite. Timing is everything. Return too early. You appear desperate. Too late. They forget you existed. The perfect moment reveals itself when your enemies grow comfortable. When they believe you're finished. This is when you strike. Not with vengeance, but with undeniable competence. Your return must be so complete, so impressive, that it rewrites the narrative of your fall entirely. Every lesson from your collapse becomes a weapon. Every scar becomes armor. Those who survive true crisis develop something others never possess. Immunity to future destruction. You become the person who cannot be broken because you've already been broken and rebuilt yourself. This is Machiavelli's ultimate insight. Power isn't about never falling. It's about rising unstoppable. Your enemies created your greatest strength when they thought they destroyed you. The phoenix doesn't just return. It returns magnificent. Untouchable. Legendary. If this opened your eyes, smash that like button and subscribe for more strategies that separate the strong from the broken.